Hey guys and gals, your old pal EM-PINMAN here, locked up at the Lone Star Arcade, doctor's orders, and that's straight from Bellevue. Now just because I'm talking about a 1956 Gottlieb Classy Bowler wood rail doesn't mean that this tip is only for wood rails. This tip is for any Gottlieb that uses what's called a carousel motor. And basically, this is the one, it's round, goes around, spins. No, there's no ponies that go up and down on this kind. Getting to the story here, I went through the whole game mechanically, and for some reason I kept having a timing issue. The duration seemed off and that, and I knew it was probably coming from the score motor, and I kept kind of adjusting, fine-tuning this one feature that wasn't working right. Now, I don't remember the feature exactly, but it doesn't affect the story at all. Just this one thing just wasn't working right. It's like, man, I've gone through this like 3 different times, and I went for days like this, and finally I just got frustrated in that, and I said, well, when you can't figure it out on your own, go ask some other people. It might be a little bit more knowledgeable. So I went to Pinside.com and asked one of the EM guys there, hey, I got this issue, I don't get it. And guess what? I was close, but I got no cookie. It was from the score motor, but there was something called that I forgot to look at and I assumed was okay, a switch Dawg, which is located right at the bottom of the stack here on the carousel motor. And this thing has a position, long and short, and it happened to be on the short position when it needed to be on a long position, because I wasn't getting a long enough duration on this feature for it to actually work. It was like it almost wanted to work, but not quite. And didn't matter how many times I adjusted the switch on it, it just didn't matter. So this is the point today, is never assume, and always look at your switch Dawgs when you're going through a score motor. Just because it's a 1950s and you figure, ah, no one's touched it since then, don't assume that someone didn't take apart a stack, move something, and put something back together wrong. Now basically you got a long and a short position. It's a 50-50 chance someone would put it back in right. Someone missed out on this one, drove me nuts. Alright, so a switch Dawg threw off my day there. I assumed something wasn't touched when it was. Never assume. You got your trusty score motor here. Check all your different switch Dawgs. Make sure they're on the right position, either long or short. How do you do that? Schematic. This is a kingpin schematic, Gottlieb. And basically right here, in this section, it'll be down below all your other usual stuff. It says switch motor positions, or motor switch positions. And it's going to tell you here. It shows you a stack here of the switch, A, B, C, D, E. A starts from the bottom up. So, saying A, B, C, D, this would be A on this one. Then if there was one here, it'd be B, C, D, E, you get it. Down from the bottom, A. But up here in this section, here's what you want, right here. It's telling you the position of the switches, number 1 switch, number 2 switch, and on the Gottliebs here, probably can't see this, but there's your little yellow tags. You can see it on your score motor. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And in between you might get a 2.5 or something, I don't know. It just depends. It depends on how the switch stacks are set on your machine. But on this chart here, it's the A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and it's going to say stuff like, here's your position here on this switch, 3A position, your position number 1. It says S in parentheses. That means short. That means your switch Dawg should be on short. Alright folks, well that was your tip of the day. I hope it helps you now or later. And you guys stay healthy, stay happy, and go play some old time pinball. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here.